What is up, YouTube? Welcome to beautiful sunny Springfield, Missouri, where the weather changes from one season to the other within a couple days. Anyhow, hope everybody's doing okay. I know the truck is not moving, and I am in the process of figuring out who is going to build the transmission like I want it and make it as durable as it needs to be. But in the meantime, I figured I would do an updated FAQ video. I've been getting a lot of the same questions over and over and over on my Instagram, and I am really backed up on DMs from my cruise last week since we were gone for the whole week, and I'm working on catching up on those, and a lot of them have a bunch of questions that I figured I'd just throw into the video and let a video answer it. So what we're going to do is every so often I like to do update videos that showcase the parts that are on my truck and kind of some of the custom accessories and stuff that I've put on the truck since I started building it, and tell everybody where I get them. That way I don't have 10,000 questions asking where I got my headlights. Anyway, that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with the very front of the truck. So we've got the front end of the truck, and that is the area that gets the most common questions. I get more questions about the front end than I do anything, so we're going to go ahead and start off. The biggest question I get is, hey, where did you get your headlights and where did you get your halos? The headlights themselves are just cheap headlights that you can get from eBay. eBay or Amazon, places like that. And what they are is, I don't know what brand they are. I don't know if they even have a brand. But what they are is they're black housing headlights. So you've got black inside the housing, and you've got the chrome reflectors. And you can get them in black or you can get them in full chrome. I prefer black just because it matches the look of my truck, and there's nothing special about them. I've just got the LED bulbs in the highs and the LED bulbs in the lows, and those are from Auxbeam. The LEDs are Auxbeam LEDs. The halos themselves are from LEDConcepts. I'm going to drop a link down below in the description to these exact halos. For some reason or another, I get messages all the time saying, where did you get your halos? I'll respond with @LEDConcepts, and they'll say, I looked on their website and I cannot find them, which I don't get because it's pretty simple. You put in your year, make, and model, and they come up, and you just scroll down a little bit and they'll come up and you can find them. But I'll make it easy and throw a link down there, and that way everybody could click on them. I believe they're $175 per set, so you get 4 halos for $175, and they color change to pretty much any color you want, as well as have a switchback function, meaning that when they're on any color, no matter what the color is, and you have your wire for the switchback ran to your turn signals, when you put your turn signals on, then they turn amber and they flash. The actual halos flash as a turn signal. And speaking of switchbacks, my turn signals on the bottom, those bulbs are JDM A-Star switchbacks. They're the only switchbacks that I found that actually work like they're supposed to. Moving on to the grill, the actual shell is just a GMC stock style shell, painted white. I got it from Keystone Automotive, where I work, and it just comes black, ready to paint, so I had it painted white. And I cut out all the middle GMC stuff and added this Tindust Customs grill. So Tindust Customs does my grills for me. I had them on my Chevy grill, and now I've got it on my GMC grill, and they're amazing. You guys definitely won't regret your purchase from them. Whether you buy the Chevy or the GMC, you definitely won't regret it. He can do all sorts of stuff. If you want just a plain grill like this, you can get it. If you want a grill with like the Raptor style running lights in it, you can get that. If you want one with a light bar built into it, pods, whatever you want, he can pretty much do it for a little bit extra cost off of the base grill. And then of course the Z71 logo is just straight from the 2015, 2016 style trucks, except it's just a whited out version that I got off of eBay. Moving on to the bumper, for whatever reason I get a lot of questions about the bumper, even though it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a factory replacement, smooth bumper that's been painted white. Absolutely nothing special about it. It's just a factory smooth bumper. Hood, it is actually from LMC, steel cal induction ram air style hood. So the cal induction part functions, but the ram air part is not. That's just a little piece for show because I wanted to be different than everybody else that just had a 2-inch cal hood. My fender flares were purchased from Bushwhacker years and years ago. I believe they still make them, and I think they're still around like $450 for a set of 4. That's going to be around $200 something a side. The lift kit is a Rough Country 6-inch lift. I do not have it fully cranked up. I actually have it dropped down to around a little under a 5.5, I would say. That's just where it's going to ride the best for me, because when you crank it up all the way, all that stress on your front end parts is there, and it's not really good for your CV angles. As you see here, the CV axles are up at a pretty decent angle. Imagine that they were fully cranked up, it'd be even worse. And I took all the RCX skid plates off and everything, and just had these pieces powder coated Illusion Purple from DGG Fabrication here in Republic, Missouri, as well as my upper control arms were powder coated from him the same exact color. All the ball joints, tie rod ends, all that stuff is either Moog or Duralast Premium, since there's really nobody else out there that makes any good premium parts for it. And the little spike bolt covers, I actually got them from a local truck stop. You can find them online if you know what size you're looking for. Next, the rock lights I have, if you can see them right here, I've got two C4 white IED rock lights in each fender. The tires are 35 by 1250 by 20, so the wheels are 20-inch wheels by 12 wide, Anthem wheels. They're Anthem Commanders. I've had these on here for several years now. Had absolutely no issues with the wheels. I mean, Anthem is one of my biggest partners, my biggest sponsor, and I've got a really good relationship with those guys. They're all awesome. I have nothing but great things to say about them. So if you're in the market for wheels, definitely check out Anthem. They go down all the way down to 18 by 9s, I believe. And then you can get 20 by 9s, 20 by 12, 22 by 14, I believe, is their largest size as of right now. But my windshield is tinted 18% by Show Me Tint here in Springfield, Missouri. The rest of my glass is 25%. So the 18% windshield just really makes a big impact on them. The side pillar, the black part there, that's actually vinyl. For some reason, a lot of people think it's paint. It's actually vinyl that's just been cut and fit to the window. Paint is actually original paint. I've never had the truck repainted yet. The mirrors, I get the mirrors from Boost Auto Parts. They are 2014, 2015 style tow mirrors with the chrome caps, and they have been painted smooth, sanded and painted white to match the truck. And my bullet antenna is, I believe, an ammo antenna. I don't know who makes them, I'm not really sure, but I got them from BKS Built Trucks here in Springfield, Missouri as well. So on top of all that, my roof is actually vinyl wrapped gloss black metallic, and that was done by Show Me Tint here in Springfield, Missouri, the same people who did my tint on my windshield. And I guess we could check out the exhaust. Nothing special as of right now. It's just a single dual in, dual out Jones full bore max flow muffler with two exhaust tips on the end, which definitely needs changed up. It's rather old, and I need to change the exhaust setup pretty badly. The last portion of the truck is the backside. I've got the step side roll pan. It's a steel roll pan, and as of right now it's not filled in with the rest of the truck, so it's just kind of mounted there with brackets. I've got videos of all that in some older videos. The taillights are, I think, Spider from eBay. I'm not really sure, but they were third brake light is just a black LED third brake light to match. And last but not least, bed liner is a spray and rhino liner that has been there for like 12 years, and it needs touched up. But overall, it's done a really good job. Something not related to the truck, I get a lot of DMs on my Instagram asking, you know, hey, I've got a 97 step-side Chevy truck. What should I do first? Just starting my build, what should I do? The only answer that I've got for you is to pick a couple trucks out on Instagram, find some favorite builds, and take what inspires you off of that build and apply that to your truck. Is make it your own. Build it for yourself. Don't build it for everybody else. And what are you going to do with all those different opinions besides, you know, just not know what to do? So all you can do is just build your own truck for yourself. That's the best advice I could give people when they ask me what I should do first to my build. Now, I know that this is a little bit longer video than normal, and I've tried to touch base on pretty much everything that anybody has a question about. So hopefully I kind of hit a little bit on every subject and everything that people ask. I'm just kind of going based off of the common DMs that I get. I mean, those are the common questions that I get sent to my DM box every day to every other day. And, you know, instead of answering them individually, thought maybe it's easier to compile everything all in one video and just kind of throw that out there, that way people could watch. So I hope that helped. Like I said, I'm going to drop links down in the description box. That way you can just click them and go to the products that I use if you want to use the same product. Pretty much, guys, that's about all I have for you until I get the next actual truck update and you know, do whatever else comes to mind. So thank you guys for watching. Again, as always, thanks for all the support and following my social media account. Like, share, comment, you know, all that good stuff on this video. Whether you thumbs up or you thumbs down, either way, it's a reaction. So those 2 or 3 people who always thumbs down my videos, thank you guys, because you're still reacting and you're still giving me a little bit of action on the video. So I do appreciate that. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you later.